Hello everybody, Stuart from Content Villain here, and today is the first in our series of Experimental Tuesdays. Now, the purpose of this series is to give you guys an insight into some of the custom models we're building, how they could be useful for different businesses, and to sort of give you an overview of the bespoke / custom stuff that we're working on. Now, what I think sets Content Villain apart from others in this space is we have this consulting arm of the business. We can make you a custom model for something useful for your business, and we're happy to do this. And we don't say no to you on any of the use cases that you might have. Some of the different AI models are restricted. Some of them don't get on with anything like violent if you're trying to write like fantasy or fiction, and if it's going to be hitting up on a filter each time, then another solution needs to be found. And I think that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create a tool that we are expert within all of the models available, and we can advise you and create a model which is going to be best for your needs. Now, this is the inaugural Experimental Tuesday, so the layout may change, and I just wanted to say, thanks for joining the journey, and I hope that we can teach you and you can learn something today. In today's session, we'll be going over 4 models. We'll be going over tarot cards and tarot card combinations. This is useful if you are giving tarot card readings. There are so many different cards, and when you get 2 of them together, it's hard to know what the meaning is. So we can inject a bit of AI magic in there to quickly come up with a solution to give you something to work on with regards to the area that the tarot card combination is trying to tell you. So this is super useful, and especially in a world where so much stuff is done online and you're not doing these face-to-face, having that extra help from the AI to give you more qualification with your readings could be super useful. So I'm excited to show you how that looks and how we sort of built that out. And this is a fun model, as it we have the drop downs, right? Because we have the card drop down and the second card drop down, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's for us with the custom models, we can make them pretty much open, but they're custom towards a specific area. So if you do have something where you know that you're going to have a few options, then we can create those drop downs, and it makes it easier and faster for you to use the models in that regards, because you have the set options, and it's super easy. So tarot cards number 1. Then we'll be going on to a wine tasting and notes on different wines and wineries and pairings and all of that fun stuff. You can see the potential of having something like this if you have a blog on wines, or you just you're trying to be an expert in wines. You can just type in any wine, and you're going to get some fancy words back based on the notes of tasting the wine or the pairing or a specific winery. So this is a very fun model, and it can be used for SEO. You can do reviews of different wines, and the AI can help you with that. So this is super fun, and I'm excited to share that one with you. We've given the AI a lot of training in the back end to become a wine expert, so it's a super fun use case. The third one that I want to share with you is our Dungeons and Dragons backstory generator. This is super fun, and was a fun request we had. You can understand when you're getting together with your friends, and as everyone gets older and we've all got jobs, free time is very limited. So if you're going to be starting a quest together, it's good to get a fun backstory for each character. So with this, you can sit down, say what class you want to be, and put in a few inputs, and you'll get a name and a full backstory, and it helps you get into character. helps you forget the real world, and that's what free time is all about, right? We want to focus on having fun and not anything too serious. So this is a great model, and yeah, I think this is fun because we have we have the drop downs for the different classes, and then you can give a bit of background, a skill set, and give some information about your family, the family of the character, right? But on this model, I also want to go over showing how maybe one AI wouldn't be good to use compared to another, because anything too violent or too sad about, if you say, I'm a warrior because my parents died and the village got pillaged and all of this, then chances are we're going to hit a filter. So that is an optimal choice for using a different model in that case. But we'll show you that, and that'll be super interesting. And then the final model that we're going to showcase today is going to be an e-commerce model in a specific niche. We have products focusing on cats. So this is going to be super fun. We can inject a few extra inputs, and we can make it very tailored towards cat products. And with this, you get something useful for a business that is selling cat products, and you can spin up product descriptions very quickly. So there's a wide selection there. For this first version, we haven't focused on anything too long form. It's really just trying to understand specific sort of needs for a business where we can inject a tiny bit of AI magic to automate some of the processes which could have taken them a lot more time. And I think this is a good use case, and it's very much part of our mantra to help people save time and automate parts of what they're doing. And if we can bring content into that, then that is great. So thanks for sticking around. This has been the introduction. Let's start getting into some of those models now. And we're going to be doing this series for a few weeks, potentially over a couple of months. So if you like this sort of content, feel free to subscribe, and we'll keep making and playing around with the AI models, because I strongly believe by us doing this process, it makes our whole AI game even better. We get better at training them, we get better at making them, and the standard models that we have on Content Venom will become unmatched over time, because we're going to have so much expertise that others don't have. It's just going to be incredible. So let's crack on. Let's get into it. Thank you.